Hi everyone, this is Yifan, and today we're doing Game Design 2 Assignment 2. So for this homework, we are doing a design test, and I was assigned for this homework with 4 elements. The first one is inside a underwater facilities. The second one, the story has to be happened in South Asia. And the third one is it has to happen in the past. And the fourth one is the last one, is the game goal, which is locate some powerful items. So based on those elements, I'm going to create my storyboard. So in the middle of the last century, archaeologist Addison, commissioned by the Indian Brahmins, went to Ganges River's end to find the Indian scriptures that tells how to stop the war. Wearing a diving device, Addison dove underwater and found an underwater caves. However, he didn't notice that he was followed by another group of people who are going to find and destroy the scripture. After swimming in the cave for a while, a huge underwater temple appears in front of him. As Addison swam closer, he found an entrance with a passage leading to the interior of the temple. What shocked him was there was no seawater inside the temple, and there was plenty of oxygen. He swam out of the water toward the inside of the temple, and the group of the bad guys followed as well. And at the same time, some strange things happened quietly inside the temple. And for this level, we are letting players getting to know that there is some magical things in the temple, and player can use our game's core mechanics, which is pressing keyboard UIOF to chanting scriptures, and it can trigger some event. Each different combo of the UIOP can create a different effect. So previous level from this level is player lost light source, and the main goal for this level is keep finding the scripture and solving problems. And let's get into our top-down view. Level sketch. So this is our start point for our level, and when we're reaching this level, we don't have light source, so it's pretty dark, in which the color represent this part. It's pretty dark, so the player will be introduced that like you pressing UIOP, and you can attract a light soul, and it will follow you to give you light source. And then when player get the light source, he will find out there is a totems in the area, and when player touch the totems, the door will open, which it will introduce from the previous level. And after the door open, the player needs to pick a choice, like there is a door on the left and there is a door on the right. Each way is okay. If you go right and you directly go to the section 3, but there is a door which needs a key to get into it, so you need to get back to the left side to find out if there is a key or something. So player get back, or you can just start from the left. when player gets into the left, he will see a key right here, but also in the corner there is a giant stone monsters, kind of stone guard, and he will attack the players when players enters the rooms. But he is very slow, so players can run to get the key. And here's the interesting part. So there is two ways in the rooms, but the players can go straight back, or the player can jump into the waters. But because there's no information that players can get into the waters, so this is kind of optional path for players. So the critical path is the players get back to the hall and then get back to the section 3. Sorry, but there is actual reward when you're taking the optional path. So player get to the door and opening it with the key, it will enter the section 3. In the section 3, there is the edge of the the edge. It can see through the building, but it will know that the bridge is broken. It can walk through. So this is the time that players start to think, how do I get through it? Maybe through the water. And once player jump in the waters, it will get through into our section 4. In section 4, because when the light soul is gone, so the player enters in a very dark space. This is a place that players start learning, listening the sound of the chanting scriptures, and find a way out. Like I like the sound is around you and lead you to there. But if you are advanced players, advanced players, you can find a optional path and get to the reward, which you can solve from here. That you know that is rewards there. As long as the player get through the dark space, it will enter the next part of the level. Is level 105. Math. So in level 5, the goal for this section is letting player knows that sometimes the puzzle is limited, it's time limited. So when, because it's underwater facilities, so when as long as player enters into the sections, the wall start to break and the water start fills in. If the players can't open the door at the right as soon as possible, he will be drawn and dead in the section 4. So section 5. And after he solved the puzzle, the puzzle is very simple. Just the old symbols on the wall, and you put that into the core machine, and you can get through it. And when you are getting through it, you are entering the last section of this level. This level is very interesting. This level is kind of introduce players that, oh, you know what, you are falling by some bad guys, because the level before didn't introduce for that. And so this is the level that players knows the enemy's type and the enemy's skills, and And this is also the place that player knows that learns that when he use a different combo of the UIOP, and he get another skill which is calling the stone guards and crack break something like walls or something for you. And in this part, the player will need to break the floor to escape and get onto the rope and enter the next level. So let's head to our test. Player enter the always take times. Okay, great. So players enter the rooms. It's quite dark, but if he press UIOP, it will get a light source, which is over here, and it can the lost soul will the kind of lost light soul will always follow him, but not always. Some case, and he will find out that, oh, there is a totems here, and interact with it, and the door will opens. The door opens, pick up left, and he will go dive in and see what's going on. Oh, he can see from here that there is a giant monster there, a giant guard there, and he need to quickly grab the grab the key. Now there's a hint there because the water is kind of lightning there, but it depends. We are going to take this way. So when we enter the optional path, and it's a shortcut, so take the reward and keep going. And he get up. This is the way. This is the place that you can saw that. Oh, there is a reward there. How can I get there? And you came back from. This is the key of the door. And then you get into the waters. Then you know that, oh, I can get into the waters. And it's super dark, so players doesn't know what is going on. It will be the first perspective views. It will better fit with the first perspective views, and the players need to know, oh, I can hear some chanting scripture, so I think it's fun. I think it may be from this way, and it will go into there. But advanced players, ta-da! I know you were there, and get the reward and head to the next level. Oh. Oh, this is no. You saw it. It's a quite bit long. We can definitely decorate it. And as long as the player enters, the door will suddenly close, and the wall start to break and fill in with a lot of waters. So player needs to figure out, oh, what should I do? Oh, there is the machine which can open the door. Oh, there is the symbols on the wall, and boom, doors opened, and head to the final part of the game. Ah, not for the game, that is just for the level. Don't stuck in the wall, don't. It's fat fingers. So as the player enters in the levels, the enemies showing up as from the back of the players, and there is definitely a small fight for that. Just introduce that the enemies skills, and the players will use UIOP and called a giant stone guard to break the wall. As he break the I'm sorry, not wall, the floor. Break the floor. As the stone guard break the floor, the players catch the rope and get to the next level. And before we are saying bye bye, I would like to uh, talk about my mood board. So this is a picture for Indian temple, and this is another kind of mood that I was going for. And this is also the temple. This is the stone guard I was looking for. This is a two on. This is how pictures that I would find. And this one is the pound. This one is the old diving suit. So this is basically my game design idea and game test, and that's all. Thank you.